So there was a rich, like
You
a
safe
billionaire.
with me. Yeah,
Oh,
he wanted me to stop doing everything.
banquet.
But like men do this, and I don't know why men do that. He wanted me to stop doing everything. Like he's like, look, you don't ever have to worry about money. You ain't ever got to worry about like when you gonna eat again, if you gonna have a roof over your head, all that. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Just stop. Just be mine. I'm like, come on, man. I love doing
these black
stand-up.
motherfuckers.
I didn't say that.
Man, these white motherfuckers.
I didn't say that either.
Man, these
I didn't
Italian
say,
motherfuckers.
I didn't say that either.
Man.
I didn't.
Tiffany, who was it?
There was some good moments.
Who was it?
There was some good moments in that bomb.
Big Boy's Neighborhood, beautiful day in the neighborhood, man. It's crazy because I've been waiting on this, but we've done this before. Tiffany Haddish, welcome back to the neighborhood, my love.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yes, it is, man.
A beautiful day to be a neighbor.
We had a great off-air sit-down, man, and for those that had a chance to check that out, man, we went, there was a lot of great dialogue, a lot of things about Tiffany Haddish that I didn't know, and you shared so much with us, and you can find that on YouTube as well, but that was a hell of an interview, but we're not going to do that one today because, man, it took me a couple days to recover from that one.
Man, didn't you give me a ride to my car?
Yeah.
Because I had to park it.
No, we didn't give you a
ride.
ride to the car. I thought we gave you a ride to your next interview.
Oh, you
remember
did?
we rode you to
Yeah,
somebody's
dropped me
house
off.
for a podcast?
Yes,
yeah.
you did.
Hey man, and no matter how many years I've been in radio, right? I was like, dude, that's Tiffany Haddish in the backseat of the car. Yeah, she was like, I need to ride to the next one. I was like, man, when we talk about real, that girl is realer than real.
Yeah, I did ask for a ride.
Well, welcome
sure
back
did.
to the neighborhood, my love. How busy have you been, and how busy are you about to get, Tiffany?
I've been busy as a bee every day, working, creating some sweetness, some
Right.
joy, and some happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Really dope. How's the business been going for you though? Because you know when you get in, you get more people that's in your business. How do you balance off where you get some personal time as well to protect your energy?
So look, just this past weekend, it was Yom Kippur.
Yeah.
So I take advantage of these holidays, if you will, and I settle down then. Also, I put my phone on airplane mode. I pretend like I'm on the plane.
Go ahead now.
And it's just you can't get to me. You can't
Really
get to me.
though?
Or sometimes I'll let it ring and I'll just look at it and dance to my music that's playing as the phone is ringing.
Damn, really?
Because the ringtone be
so whatever it
the
is,
ringtone be like, party to the club.
Hey, Tiffany,
We gonna party to the club.
Hey man, speaking of party to the club, were you always into music? For one, out there, there's a new single, and you're not playing with it. You're not sometimes a comedian to do something, and it's like, oh, it's almost like a parody, a comedy song. What made you get into the studio with Lil Jon and others and put together a real record?
I put together a few real records.
Yeah, I
got
see.
a
And you
few
got
of
one
them.
coming with 40 as well, huh?
Yep, I got one with 40. I got one with Snoop and Wayne. I got one with I got some stuff.
Hey,
Jada
man,
Kids
let
on
me-
the track.
Let me ask you this: when you say Snoop, Wayne, 40, Lil
Paris
Jon,
Hilton.
Paris Hilton, how do people know like to jump on this project and not take it serious? But why do you think people say, yeah, I'll lend my name to that when we haven't heard a lot of the music side from Tiffany Haddish?
Because they know me.
Yeah.
They know me. They know that
They know me too, but they won't do that for me though.
Well, but I don't know why they won't do that for you. Maybe because I've been creating music for years.
Right.
And every time you've ever seen one of my specials, any of the movies that I produce on or anything, you'll see me singing, rapping, whatever. If you don't see it, you'll hear it.
Right.
I've even been in cartoons where I'm singing and rapping and doing what I do. But ever since I was a little girl, you remember Star Search?
Yeah, hell yeah, I do.
Oh man, it was the 1900s. And I used to watch Star Search, and I used to see these little black girls on there, and I was like, oh, I want to do that too. And I would practice acting, I would practice singing, I would practice dance. Because Star Search had all the things. It was like, I guess, today's version of America's Got Talent.
Yeah,
America's Got Talent. So I would be in the backyard practicing. I'd be on my tricycle singing, trying to do tricks and stuff, do like I would watch cartoons, memorize everything they said in the cartoon, and I'd be outside reciting it. And
so you were like, I want to get on one of these shows somehow. Either singing, riding this tricycle.
Yeah, because my grandma said if you want to do something, if you want to be on TV, if you want to do things like that, then you have to practice. You have to be good at it.
How old are you around that time?
I was about 7, 6 or 7.
Tiffany, did you always know that you were going to be famous? Not hope you would be famous, but did you know you were going to be famous?
I never, look, I used to say that out loud to people like, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to make it one day. You're going to be trying to come to my shows. I used to say that all the time as a kid, but I didn't really think that.
Right.
I thought like when I was a kid, I thought that I would be like the best employee at the Snickers factory,
Really?
or
No.
I would be working at a pantyhose factory because I loved to wear pantyhose when I was a kid, and I just wanted to learn how to make them so when they get runs, I could fix them.
Entrepreneur as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I am an
Yeah.
entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur. And like, I just always thought like I would be the person, like I just wanted to be the person in a group of friends that would be fun. The one that brings the joy,
Damn.
the one that brings the good time. Like when I step into a room, I want the vibration to raise up a little bit. Maybe everybody get quiet because they was talking about me, which is
Right.
good too. That's good too. That means I'm being effective. I'm doing my job. Because when people talking about you, whether it be good or bad, they are getting some of their joy. The
Right.
gossipers, they love to gossip.
Oh yeah, we see that even more so now.
Yeah,
Jesus
they
Christ.
let it talk. They let it talk shit. So,
That's why you got to put your phone on airplane
So
mode.
when they do that, I'm like, yo, I'm winning, and then I go onto that YouTube video and I try to monetize it because you using my name, you using my image, bitch. I put those pictures together, so I'm gonna get paid too. That's my name. I built this name for over 43 years. I've been building this name.
Early on, when you say like, man, I used to just be in the backyard, did you know that you was practicing for today?
No,
Right.
you know what I used to think. So I used to be back there by myself too, and I used to be thinking I would be doing all this for my husband one day.
Right.
Like I'm gonna give me a husband, and we gonna travel the world, and I'm gonna perform for him in our house and stuff.
Oh.
Like that's what I used to think I would do.
Man, and then when you shoot, she was like, oh, sure. Yeah.
It is way better.
Right.
I tried it.
But Tiffany, you've been married, right?
Yeah, I've been married, and like I said, I tried it.
Yeah.
I tried
Were
it.
you married twice or once?
I was married twice to the same man.
guy.
At least I thought I was married twice.
Okay. What does that mean?
There was two ceremonies, 2 times. He gave me 2 rings. You know what I'm saying? It's like a championship. Oh, 2-time championship.
Right. Was it early on? Was it a young Tiffany just looking for something?
I was 27 years old,
man.
and it was like over the course of 5 years. And I learned a lot. And I'm so glad that I had that experience.
Man. Tuition to the School of Experience. Hell
Yeah, like I feel like it's protected me. Like if I hadn't went through that then, like the sharks that are in this game now,
Oh, my
I would have
Lord.
fallen prey to. I would be broke. I
Yeah.
would be in probably a lot of like domestic situations or whatever. But I learned from him, like, and I told him thank you. Like I learned how to like express myself in a better way, how to talk about my feelings in a better way. Maybe don't talk about my feelings. Maybe just write a note.
Right.
Now, and put it with some like.
Were y'all
basketball
married,
tickets.
divorced, married?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and then the door.
Right.
Yeah.
And you still talk to him now?
Occasionally.
cordial?
Occasionally.
Damn, did he
occasionally.
call you the one that got away?
I don't know if he called me that.
Right.
I know he do be saying like, I wish I could have my wife back.
Right.
And I'd be like, keep dreaming.
Yeah, man.
When you wish upon a star.
It's crazy because you're one of those names that every day he's got, and not putting so much on him, but every day he got to hear something. Tiffany got a new song. Tiffany got a new album. Tiffany got a new tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's got to be, yeah, exactly. Because you smile, that's got to be crazy for him.
I'm sorry. I told him I was going to do it.
Yeah. Hey, Tiff, do you think that it's hard for you to find, if you were looking now, a relationship because you are Tiffany Haddish? Is it going to be harder for you to find so-called real love?
Yeah, I think it'd be harder. I've been experiencing all kind of love.
As you should.
I've been experiencing lots of love. It's been a journey and it's been fun. But I'm giving 2 more human men a chance, and then after that, bring on the aliens.
Really though?
Yeah, like bring on the aliens.
So
bring
2 more
on the robots and the aliens
Right.
and
Get you some AI where he
give
just
me
saying
that
what you want to
AID,
hear.
Yeah, give me that AID. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna need. Yeah,
Hey,
he
man.
already know. He done studied everything about me on the internet.
Yeah.
And done seen my little personal notes to myself. He done tapped into my voice memos to myself. He know how I think. You know what I'm saying? He in my mind.
So you say you're gonna do 2 more humans?
2 more human men.
Really though, and you already know that.
Yeah, I feel like the alien. I saw the thing in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it now. It looked fake. It looked fake.
Right.
I'm with it. I'm a believer.
Right.
I believe. Yeah.
Amen.
In the Bible, in the Torah, in the Quran, you know, they be talking about the angels coming down. Maybe them is the aliens.
Right.
Maybe
we don't know what they look like.
Maybe I hook up with an alien. I mean, an angel, a celestial being, if you will, and I make me a giant or something. Maybe I make me, you know, maybe maybe I could carry those. Maybe I could carry alien babies and not human babies.
Be the mother of the next creation.
Hello.
There it is, man. We can start the world off the right way.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I love that you said you're giving 2 more humans a chance. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Hey, do you feel like and when how do you love in public though?
In public?
Yeah, because now relationship wise, it's like everybody, and especially with the devices we have, everybody know your relationships. Everybody know your breakups. You know, you walk out of a restaurant with somebody.
Everybody don't know my breakups. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what's been really happening over the last 6 years. Now y'all don't really know.
Well, tell us.
No.
Why not?
Because
what?
Because I don't even want to manifest those people anymore. I did what I did. I enjoyed them for the time I enjoyed them. I learned what I needed to learn, and they go off and live their life in happiness and joy, and I'm gonna live mine in happiness and joy.
I heard that.
Why keep talking about them? Why give them space in my brain?
Haven't talked about them.
No, not really, but people talk about them, and then I will respond.
Oh, okay.
If you know who they are. Yeah.
Do anybody know?
Last year I was dating this super rich, like stupid rich, and then.
Do anybody know this?
I mean, obviously I know the one main.
No, not the one they had put up in the thing saying a billionaire.
I just know Common. Am I missing something? I know Common.
That's all you know.
Yeah.
That's all you know.
Man,
like people say I got a big blabbermouth, but I know how to hide men.
Yeah. I love you. I heard that.
I know how to hide you, baby.
So there was a rich, a billionaire guy?
You safe with me.
Really though?
Yeah.
He
wanted me to stop doing everything. He was like,
take your time. You're almost there for them.
Because I'm getting in my feelings when I think about this. But men do this, and I don't know why men do that, but I don't get it.
So he wanted to.
But he wanted me to stop doing everything. He's like, look, you don't ever have to worry about money. You ain't ever got to worry about when you gonna eat again, if you're gonna have a roof over your head, all that. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Just stop. Just be mine.
And that wasn't appealing to you?
The 16-year-old me.
Right.
The 20-year-old me.
Right.
The 22-year-old me was like, yes, dream come true.
Yeah,
man. So happy.
God answer my prayers.
Yes, hallelujah.
Hey, man, now I can tell you straight up, almost 30 years of radio, successful brand of me, Big Boy. If a billionaire came and like Oprah or somebody said, stop, I'm going to stop.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
The most difficult part is be saying goodbye to my wife and my kids. You know what I'm saying? but man.
No, for me, I feel like my mental health would suffer.
I got you.
You know, I have this love for stand-up comedy. I love doing stand-up.
He couldn't build you like a little arena?
That's what I'm saying to him. I said, look, you travel all the time. You do what you do all the time. Like, when you're out of town, can I just do some local shows? Can I do some shows? He's like, no, I don't want you to do anything. I'm like, come on, man. I love doing
these black
stand-up.
motherfuckers.
I didn't say that.
Man, these white motherfuckers.
I didn't say that either.
Man, these Italian motherfuckers.
I didn't say that either.
Man.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. These mutt motherfuckers, mixed ass dogs.
Damn.
Yeah, you know I love animals.
So
I love dogs.
You don't think that he could have been, or you guys together, because it's not like you're not bringing nothing to the table.
I'm bringing things to the table.
Exactly.
And his whole thing was like, just be you.
Because what I would do if I had a billionaire, I would say, okay, you know what? I love radio. Set me up a little radio station. And then I would just say, okay, like I would have him set up an arena or a little club or something. And then I would just have people, even if it was just extras, I wouldn't even write new material. I just sit there and do old stuff, and they'd be like, oh, because everybody paid to laugh. Like, oh my God, Big is hilarious.
I couldn't do that, man.
Well, you got way more values and standards than I do.
I couldn't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't do that. And
Did you think about it?
I thought about it because he was like, Tiffany, I just saw you perform like in the last 3 shows. And the first one that I saw you do, you bombed. And then the next ones, they were cool, but you bombed. Like, why even take those risks? Why even do that? And I'm like, for you, I bombed. For me, I learned something. For me, I got a chance to grow. For me, I got to play with my art and see like how I can make this better, how I can make that better. And then eventually I'll do this big special and I'll win another Grammy or an Emmy or something. Like, and I'll be able to share and bring joy to people. Like, I want to bring joy, bro. And he's like, well, I'm just saying, Tiff, like you could do other things. Like you could just do philanthropy.
You would have shut down your happiness.
All happiness would be gone.
Yeah.
All happiness would be gone. And then I said something that was probably inappropriate.
Uh-oh.
But
no, not you.
Yeah, I did. I did. It was funny though. But it was fucked up. Now I learned from that experience, don't ever say that to a man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what he said was, you're not funny all the time. I don't know why you even trying to do this. You're not funny all the time. I said, well, when I have sex with you, I don't come all the time. But am I sitting here saying, no, I don't want you to? I don't want to deal with you anymore.
Damn.
No, I keep giving you another. Listen, next time it'll be better. Give it another shot.
I don't call
you can do better.
I can say you bombed the last time, but I'm not saying that you bombed last night.
Yeah,
Tiffany, who was it?
There was some good moments.
Who was it?
There was some good moments in that bomb, but you learned that I don't like it right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You learned that you can't touch my throat like that. Don't touch my throat.
Okay, so if he's
like
touching the throat, it is a black guy then.
No, it ain't. I reckon it may be.
Is it Jeff Bezos? Because we know he's in a relationship.
If it was Jeff Bezos, I would tell everybody.
Really though. Okay, but
I'll be like, call me Tiffany Amazon.
Get my motherfucking package here right now.
Welcome to She Ready Packages.
But you know what? I have to say, like, damn, you didn't do it because I'm going to tell you straight up, man. Like, did you think about it?
I thought about it. I thought about it, and it just, I couldn't, for my soul, like, for me, like, well, I don't need, like, I would love to have a companion. I'd love to share all these successes with somebody. But then you live in
his life.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would like to live our lives.
Right. So we got 2 more actual human beings. And then after that, if these next 2 human beings F up.
Yeah.
Then you waiting on AI.
Yeah, I was now. A few years ago, I was saying, 2 more human. Well, I was saying like 6, but 8 more. A few more human beings. Right. And then a few more men. And if that don't work out, then I'll go over to women. But I keep having flashbacks of when I worked at the free clinic, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't do it.
Why?
This coochie is strong enough for a woman, but that's made for a man.
Go ahead. Right. I heard that.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. Hey, Tiffany, do you get women that love you though? Like in different ways? Like, do you get women that hit on you?
Yeah. And I appreciate it.
Right.
I do appreciate the compliment, but
strictly?
Yeah.
Strictly dicky.
Yeah, I think I'm a gay man trapped in a black woman's body. I'm actually probably a gay white man living in a black woman's body.
A gay white man
living my best life.
Living in a black woman's body.
Living my best life.
I heard that.
Yeah.
You got a lot in your head.
I do.
I don't know how I identify, but I am a white man.
I don't know how to identify. I'm a per cup.
Hey, man, are you dating now, Tiff?
Uh-huh.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you happy with your dating?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. When I have time for it.
Right.
I think my biggest flaw in dating is I sometimes fall asleep on the dates.
Because you're busy.
Yeah, I be tired, but I be wanting to like spend time with, we want to spend time. I want to have experiences. I want to go do fun stuff, but I be sleepy. I be sleepy as hell.
Is it hard for you to date someone that's not in the business, like your caliber? Can they understand, like, because you're going to get pulled to take a picture, you're going to be on the red carpet, and they're going to say, hey, can you step to the side, if they make it out with you at all?
Yeah.
Do they understand that?
Most of them do. Most of them do if they make it outside.
Right.
If they make it outside.
Yeah.
And if they outside, we probably ain't actually did it yet.
Right. Damn.
I like to keep them in.
Keep them in.
Because men be acting weird after you do it to them.
Really though? I wouldn't know that.
I know you wouldn't. Right. But I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, after you do it to them, they be acting different.
Really?
Different.
But it's got to be different if you smashing Tiffany Haddish too, though.
I don't know. Chinky didn't remember me at first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he didn't remember at first.
For those that, man,
it's a lot of people. It's a lot of celebrities that I knew when I was younger.
You did hook up with Chingy, right? And then you brought it up, and he was like, "I don't remember that."
Yeah.
Right.
And then his brother reminded him. Not that his brother was watching, but
right.
I was definitely like, can you walk me to the car? He's asleep.
Oh, really though? You put that on him, huh? Knocked them out right there.
We was tired.
Hey, man.
We was tired.
You know how I've been around the business enough with men and women. And even before I got into radio, I was a bodyguard for a rap group called The Far Side.
Yeah.
So I've seen, and you've seen it. It'd be like dudes would be like, "Hey man, go get green t-shirt," or girls would be backstage, right? And men smash groupies or fans all the time. Have you ever smashed a fan, groupie, or someone that you just seen and was like, "Oh yeah, he gonna get it"?
I've had one night stands, but not with a groupie or a fan. A groupie or fan, they gonna have to take me around. They gonna have to take me out.
Really?
They gonna have to work for it.
Damn.
I want to give them a story to tell.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I like where your voice is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one time.
So you never said like, "Man, that dude in the gray can get it. Bring him back."
No. I have had guys come back. Yeah, I'll be like, "Oh, he fine. Can you bring him back?" And then like find out if he got a girl or whatever, or to hear with somebody, and like, yeah, bring him backstage. And then I'll be like, "Yeah, you're very handsome. Like, what do you do?" And then they'll tell me what they do, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. Do you own a business? Do you have any like? Because I'm all right at this point in my life.
Right.
I only want to date small business owners. You know, if you don't have an EIN number, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Right.
You know, I want to know that you got something to lose.
Right.
That you building, that you ambitious,
Right.
that there's growth in it.
Gotta
I want
be
to see numbers.
At least the LLC, or do you take a DBA, or doing business as? Or
Okay. No, you need an EIN number.
Right.
You need to be an operating entity. I need to see 2 years worth of tax returns.
For the guy that's walking backstage that you called.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. For the guy I'm going to fuck.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to fuck.
Hey, dude, but how crazy is it that somebody could be listening or watching this interview and say, "Man, I had Tiffany Haddish." Like, that's got to be.
Yeah, it's some ugly ass men out there. There's some booger wolves out there that, you know.
That you gave it to? You gave the privilege to? Do you mark that off on charity, or like, what do you do? Like, at the end of the year?
I marked that off on, like, it wasn't about what they looked like. It was about how they made me feel as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I wanted to share my energy with that person because they made me feel good when I was around. They fed me. You know, we had good times. You know, they took me for walks and stuff. Treat me like a real bitch.
Hey, Tiffany, you know what's crazy, man, is that you'll ask these questions and you know, sometimes, no, I don't do that. Because I've asked these questions my career, and it's like dudes are always, you know, pulling somebody up, but you never meet a woman that say, "Oh yeah, I called him up. He just looked too good. I had to call him backstage."
That's how you get raped and killed. Like, women, we like, I don't care how smart a guy is or whatever, men are strong.
Right.
You know, they're strong. And if anyone is offended by me saying that men are strong, well, you're weird.
Yeah. Well,
something wrong with you.
Well, we know.
But men are strong, and it is dangerous. And who knows? Like, you could be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hook up with this guy," and then, you know, you have security bring him up or whatever, and then he could be texting somebody while you in the bathroom, or he in the bathroom texting them, and they come in there and gang rape you or rob you or something. Wow. I've done shows where promoters were I come into my hotel room and the promoter's in the fucking bed butt naked. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I turned around, went right back down to the front desk, give me another room, and why is there a butt naked man in my bed? Like, what's up with that? Which made me feel beautiful at the same time. I did feel very beautiful.
Is it?
But it was scary.
I think I know the answer to this as well.
If it was like Michael B. Jordan butt naked in my bed,
right,
like, surprise, I'd be like, "Oh shit, let's go! This gotta be a drink. No, don't wake up, bitch. Just go for it.
Do that dive.
Can I get a baby wipe? I just got off stage. Wait a minute.
Hey man, do you have those celebrity crushes? Because I'm pretty sure, Tiffany, you're a lot of you are a celebrity crush.
I doubt it,
others.
but no, I doubt
Stop
that.
it.
I doubt that. I'm the girl next door. I'm the home girl. I'm the fun chick. I'm the, like, you know, I'm just fun. I don't know about crushing.
Right. Do you
but I'm a good time.
Right.
You know.
Do you have a celebrity crush?
I got a lot of celebrities. I think, you know, whoever's talented and beautiful, I like crush on them, but I don't know if I would actually like. I'm not fucking with no more celebrities.
Really,
I'm
though?
cool on that shit.
Why?
Cause
need I ask? Yeah. I don't even know why I asked that shit. Like, for real. Yeah.
You know, the obvious.
What's the bad thing about messing with a celebrity though?
Ego. Egos. Like, I have an ego. We all have egos, right? I think my ego is very, like, I'll put on the front of like this big old ego, but I really have I'm just a regular ass chick, and I got insecurities like anybody else. And some people always ask me, like, Tiffany, how are you so confident? I'm not confident.
Right.
I'm courageous. I take chances, and some will be great and some will be bad. But that's how you become great. Is you gotta make the mistakes, and as you get older and you do better, you'll just make less mistakes. You'll do better. You'll have better awareness or discernment. As a older woman I talked to yesterday. Baby, your discernment is getting better. I like that your discernment is coming.
I love how you use it the next day.
Yeah.
My discernment.
You should have heard me when I learned the word cathartic.
Oh, that's
cathartic.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't.
So you learn every day, though.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, you learn every day.
Every day.
Hey, man. So you saying that when it comes to celebrities, like, that doesn't work for you?
Nah, I'm cool. Like we could go have some
fun.
Where
will you find this guy at?
Huh?
Where will you find this next guy?
Probably at the tax franchise board. At an auction.
Right.
I don't know.
What about at a Jack in the Box when the lady's shooting at the person for curly fries? Have you heard? Did you hear that story? Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to be careful, man.
I'm like, what was said?
Yeah.
What was the revelation? But then I was thinking, man, what if she has like a lot of emotional, like she has some other stuff going on earlier in the day. Mm-hmm. Maybe she had like a little mind slip, little mental slip. I'm noticing a lot of my friends, like that I grew up with, that I've known for like 20 years or more, life takes a toll on you after so long, man. And it takes one wrong word, one bad attitude, and you might pop off.
Yeah, you probably shoot at a family in the car.
You might snap. Like, she might have had endometriosis, bro, and was just not having it that day.
She might have what?
She like endometriosis.
It's like
when did you learn that one?
All girls learn that one. It's like a bad female. Like it's harmful. It hurts a lot. It's like the worst cramps ever of your life, but like very extreme.
It feels like you're dying, and you be so exhausted and so tired, and like sex hurts and all kind of shit hurts. Your back hurts. Your mind hurts. You like your sleep ain't right, but you gotta get up and go to work. You gotta do what you gotta do.
How do
and that's
you do
not
that?
normal, and it's not normal. You're not supposed to hurt.
How do you make sure that you're not always on though? You know what I'm saying? Because people think that
when I get home, like that's what I'm saying. Like these egos, right? Like a dude will come to my house, like, and when we're out in public, I'm like, I'm friendly, I'm cordial, I'm having a good time, I'm laughing. But once I cross that threshold into my space, I am quiet. I am like, you hungry?
Right.
I'm gonna cook something. And I'll go in there and cook, and I'll be singing and like, doing poems and shit while I'm cooking, laughing with myself, like just telling myself
enjoying
jokes. Enjoying me. Entertaining myself, doing what I love to do, like, and that's feeding people I care about and being around. And I would like go out in the garden and pull some collard greens, pull some onions and stuff. And I'll be like, hey, I'll ask him if you want to come outside and pick some vegetables with me, like, and let me cook this for you right now. Like I'm actually like really domestic, but I don't like washing dishes, but I will. Use paper plates.
I heard that.
And I will use my dishwasher. And I have finally, after all these years, hired someone to come clean my house for me. So
why after all these years you didn't trust someone?
Yeah, I don't trust people. And then also just like, do they clean the way I clean? And then I started realizing, bitch, you ain't been cleaning in a minute. These damn spider webs in the corner. Like, the fuck is going on here?
Hey, Tiff, are you about to go back out on tour as well?
Yeah, I'm going back out on tour. Actually, I'm doing a show with you.
Yeah. We're doing our show, man. Big Boy's Funny Motherfuckers, Funny Mofos.
Funny Mofos.
Yeah, man. We go with Funny Mofos, man. But that's Tiffany Haddish, Michael Blackson, Chingo Bling, Eric Blake, Paul Rodriguez. And I've been waiting to get you on the show for a while. And you was like, Big,
the last time I did a show with you, we was at was it BB King's?
Yeah, it was at what's the that's the ticket. What's that guy
John
name?
Lovett's
was
Club.
Was it the Lovett's Club? Like,
yes, I just saw him yesterday.
Really dope.
Yeah.
Hey man, like, do you feel that the stage is therapeutic for you?
It is my safe place. It is my therapy. It's my joy. It's where I feel like I can be the freest. Like I always wanted to do a show in like some lingerie or like damn near naked.
You should do that at my show. Do that. Man, come on out, man.
Y'all not paying me enough for that.
We paying you?
Yeah. I got the deposit.
She was like, Big, I love you, but not that much. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I've done enough free shit with you over the years.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you have
Big,
not.
do you remember when you had the comedy
No, I
competition?
don't. No, I don't.
You had a
Tiffany.
comedy competition.
No, you talking about down at Universal?
Yes.
No, I don't
And I
remember
was
that.
in it, and
then
I
the other
almost-
time when you popped up in L.A. at the club on Pico?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that. She over here making up stories now. You know what I'm saying? The nights when you would call in and do comedy when I did the night show.
Oh, my
She's
God. I
lying.
was like 15, 16 years old calling in here late night.
Hey, man, we used to put a future star on hold. We
Yeah,
used to do like...
I used to be on hold for an hour. I didn't care. I'd wait.
Damn.
I know I had to catch the bus the next day at 5:45 in the morning, but I would sit and wait.
Hey, Tiff, so even calling in, we used to do like tell us jokes and things like that. And you're probably really about, what, 15, 16
Yeah,
at
I was
the time,
like,
if that?
I was 15 years old.
Did you know early on that you wanted to be a comedian or you wanted to make people laugh?
I just knew I wanted to bring joy. I wanted to make people laugh like Carol Burnett makes people
Yeah,
laugh,
man.
like Lucille Ball. Like Lucille
Yeah.
Ball still to this day, God rest her soul, still makes
Was
me
that a
laugh.
safe zone for you when you can go and watch comedy because comedy took you somewhere different?
Yeah, I mean, I was not in the best environment growing
Mm-hmm.
up. I was in a lot of dangerous situations, a lot of unhealthy environments. And man, I was just talking to my therapist about this the other day. Like, dang, I sucked my thumb till I was 18 years old.
Wow.
And I never had braces, so I'm very proud of myself. And I was like, I don't understand why I suck my thumb like that. And even now, when I get really pissed off, really, really mad, like when I want to hit somebody, I will stick my thumb in my mouth. I'll be in a nightclub like,
Really?
ooh. Like, cause I really want to hit somebody, but I'll bite my thumb to keep me from swinging.
So
you know what I'm saying?
when you would watch early on, that was your getaway. That was your comfort
Yeah, that was
zone.
my escape.
And
I
you
would
saw the
imagine-
happiness that like a Carol Burnett or a Lucille Ball, someone would bring to you,
and
and
I
you
was
knew
just-
I wanted to do that.
Yeah, and I would see what it would do for my grandma. Like my grandma wasn't the type that be like, she was like a cool, like when we would, same like me, like in an environment, very friendly, funny and all that. But when we at home, it's shutdown time, it's quiet time. But when Lucy would come on or we watching Carol Burnett or she would make me watch Dean Martin show or Red Skeleton, she would have me watching all these old shows. And when she would laugh, that made me happy too. Right? I found the joy in other people's laughter. And it's funny because, like, when I got in school and all these bullies would be picking on me and stuff, and at first I used to get so mad and I used to be so hurt, but then I would look around and be like, well, everybody's laughing because of me. And maybe it's the count of me, but everybody's laughing. And then I would start laughing too. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to make this joke up about me. And I'm going to do this about, and then I'm going to do this about him. And I'm going to say this. And then I'm like, yeah, you doodled on yourself. Like just stupid stuff I would say. And it was fun. It became fun. And the bullying wasn't even like bullying anymore.
Did you feel like you were in a position where you had to make other people happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When growing up, that was survival.
So you'll see like your grandma laughing, you're like, man, I like that, so I got to make sure I bring that to her.
Yeah, because I would see in her eyes that she was hurting a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of hurt there.
And you was that relief.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to make her hurt as well.
Never want to make her hurt because she got big ass hands and she'll make you hurt. She want them people hurt. She gonna hurt you. When hurt people, that's my grandma.
Hey man, and you know how they say, and you've heard this, I'm pretty sure your whole life. I know I've heard it, that comedy come from dark places as well. And and the off air that we had a chance to sit down and do, I can tell that that's true with you as well. That comedy comes from a dark place with you.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to find a light. I'm just trying to have joy.
Yeah, man.
Just trying not to grieve. That's like this. My next thing that I'm working on, this tour. I'll be talking about like grief and how I've like overcome it and how different people deal with grief and how funny. It's like, it's sad, but at the same time, the shit is hilarious what people do.
Going to a therapist, did that change the writing for some of your stuff that's coming up as well?
Yeah, because I learned some of the like medical terms and then have a better understanding that it's not just like a black thing. This is like a human thing.
Right.
Because I thought some of this stuff was just a black thing, but it's a human thing. And the more like exposure I have to different cultures and different people, I realize like, yo, the only thing that really makes us different is how we grew up, where we grew up, you know, and the color of our skin is one thing, but it really doesn't matter.
Do you ever think how you would look at others for comedy and relief and then figure out like, oh, this is what I need to do to make people around me happy and pull away from some of that sadness? Do you feel like you're that to other people now? Have you had that conversation with someone?
Yeah, man. I had ordered some Postmates. And this is when I was using my name for my Postmates.
When you was using Tiffany Haddish on the receipt? Right,
yeah, but I was just like, I didn't think nobody cared.
Right.
Like, I didn't think,
nobody tripping.
Ain't nobody tripping on me. And the lady came up to my door, and my brother answered the door. And she was like, no, I can't get this to you. I have to get this to Tiffany Haddish. And he was like, okay, I'll take it. And she's like, I have to give this to Tiffany Haddish. And I see her in the camera. She's like, to me, like her energy in the camera just looked like she needed to say something to me. So I came to the door with a bat, and I was like, "What's up?" Like,
are you serious?
Like, yeah, I came with a bat. Like, I had one of them little mini bats they give
like
you
the
at
Dodger
the
bat.
Yeah, the little Dodger bat. This is they give you at the game day.
The
like
whoop-ass
the little
bat.
yeah, the little
Hell yeah.
the what?
Yeah, man.
Like you can
I got
really,
jumped with a couple of those years
you
ago.
can really mess somebody up with that.
Yeah.
So I answered the door with that. I was like, "What's up?" Like, and she was like, oh my God, I just have to tell you, Tiffany, like, you've changed my whole life. She said, I've been following you since Who's Got Jokes. And, you know, I got diagnosed with cancer 3 years ago. Now, this is like 2018. This is like after Girls Trip come out, my book just came out. And she was like, I got diagnosed with cancer 3 years ago. And I just started trying to find comedy, just try to find things that was funny. Because I saw you talking about like how laughter heals you and how you love to laugh. So I just started watching all of your stuff. Anything you do, I'm watching it. And it's just, you healed me. You healed me. And she started crying, and I was like, can I get my Mel's Fish Shack, please? And then I'm like, is this lady acting? Like, is she like, what? I didn't know how to receive it. I didn't know how to receive it. And then my brother's like, hey sis, it's all good. Like that it was cool for me to hug her or whatever, because my brother was standing right behind me, and you could just tears was pouring out her eyes, and then she got the snot coming out her nose. And I was
it's
just
crazy that you said you didn't know how to receive it.
I didn't know how to receive it.
Did it make you uncomfortable?
Yeah, it made me hella uncomfortable, because I'm used to women crying, but it's like, girl, what happened? Oh, he did this, he did that.
Right.
Like, and then we like sister girl cry, or I found out this, I found out that. But this is a complete stranger to me.
What would you have said to like a Cara Burnett or a Lucille Ball?
Oh, I said something to Cara Burnett.
What did you say to her? Was it almost the same as what you felt?
I was way more excited, like how I was at the VMAs.
Right.
Yeah, like,
we're going to get to that.
Yeah, I was super excited, and like, I was like, Cara, I just want you to know I love you. I appreciate you. I respect you. One day I hope I get to work with you. If I don't, it's okay, because I'm touching your hand right now, and I just want you to know you have helped me get to where I'm at, and you've brought a lot of joy to my existence.
And then her brother was like, just receive it. Her brother was like,
no, Mario
Lopez.
Mario Lopez. I was about to call him Vasquez.
Right.
Because I know another Mario. Anyways, but Mario Lopez was like, yeah, Tiffany, just give her a hug. This is so great. This is great. And he was like, are you okay, Tiff? I was like, I'm fine. You could see, like, he could see my eyes was like welling up.
And she probably didn't have no idea what she
didn't even know who I was.
For you. Did Shakira know who you were?
Yes.
Okay, because the way that was the VMAs, right?
Yes.
When you were yelling out to Shakira?
Yes.
And Shakira, it wasn't like Shakira looked and was like, oh, you know, but you were yelling out, you were excited.
Yep, you know she was sitting in front of me during the show, right?
Oh, really? So when we see the video of you like, Shakira, is that before or after?
That is after. That's after the VMAs, after the show.
So she had already been sitting in front of you?
Yeah, we had already been talking.
Okay, there it is. See how that is?
You know, I'm kind of smart.
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of smart, and I have my little tactics to keep people from like grabbing me and like trying to take pictures with me. And like if Shakira wouldn't have been there, I would have been yelling out, "Mama!
Right.
Mama!
Okay.
Mama!"
So you knew, like, put the attention.
Put it forward.
Right.
So that everybody's like, what? It's just like, you know, when we go to Six Flags back in the 1900s and you want to get into the front of the line.
It's 1900s.
You remember that? Remember that?
Hell yeah.
And you want to get up to the front, you get in, excuse me, Mama!
Yeah, man.
Mama!
Yeah,
and then you get right up to the front.
Separated from my daughter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, so you and Shakira had already been talking.
We had already been talking.
So you just let the internet have their own narrative.
I let the internet do what the internet
you can't even
do.
go back and correct
I was trending for days.
Yeah.
You know, my numbers were up. It's good business, baby.
I heard that.
And I wish everybody could have seen what happened on the other side of the curtain, because like when I got up there to her and then the guy was like trying to get a picture, like what I was trying to avoid, what was happening to her is what I was trying to avoid from me.
Right.
right?
All the fanfare.
But also, I know she got an album coming out. I know she in the Grammy Museum. They did this whole exhibit for her in the Grammy Museum. Nobody's talking about that, though. We got to get people talking about that. How we get them talking about that? And I love me some Shakira. My hips don't lie.
Right.
My hips never lie.
Yeah, ain't never.
And then we got to get Shakira up. Like, we got to, I was like, girl, you need to go viral.
Yeah.
Just don't pay me no attention.
Right.
And it's funny because when the guy was like on me, and then her security knows my security. And so he says, Aki. They don't show him doing this. Aki.
Right, like, come on over here.
And pulling her this way, right? So then if you watch the video, you'll notice that I move even faster because people get out the way and he say Aki. So I start moving even faster and I run up right behind her. I go, Shakira. And then we take the selfie and then we go to the other side and she was like, oh my God, you are so hilarious. What is wrong with you, girl? Like, and I was like, just get ready.
Yeah, because it's coming.
Because it's coming and I'm ready. I know what's going to come. Because I seen all them people when we walked in there, all these people had their phones out like this. It's kind of like a scary movie. You know, it's kind of scary. It's like, instead of like zombies trying to eat your brain, it's like zombies trying to get a picture so they can put it on IG. Like, proof I was here.
How do you deal with that, though? You know, because now some people, they don't even ask. Some people just come up and be like, oh, shit, Tiffany Haddish, you know.
Yeah, and I'll be like, oh, shit, weirdo that's taking pictures that I don't know. Like, people be like, Tiffany Haddish. I'll be like, strange person yelling my full government name.
Hey, Tiff, and I see you, and not to compromise any of your safety or security, but I see you, and like the same way, when we did one interview, we dropped you off, it was just us. It was me, you, and Jose in the car. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of like see you out and about. You don't have, I never see you with like a large posse of people. And
you can't trust them motherfuckers. That's the ones that set you up to get robbed.
Mm-hmm.
I pay attention. I got diamonds. I wear my diamonds on the inside. I make the men dig it out.
I heard that.
You want to rob me, you going to have to get up in this.
We both get something out of it.
In my hurt locker.
Right. Hey,
no, but like, no, I don't like, I don't know. I travel the same way I've always traveled. I move around the same way I always move around. I might have some heat on me. I might not. I might have a weapon. I might not. You don't know.
Right.
You don't know. I never got no money on me.
Right.
And if I do got some money, it's not a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's on me, I'm about to spend it or give it away. So you gonna rob me? What you gonna get?
Right.
I spend all my money on land. You gonna have to go steal them houses.
Right.
You gonna have to put them foster kids up out. You gonna have to put them foster kids back on the street. That's what you gonna have to do. You wanna rob me?
Now, talk to me about that. When you say put the foster kids out on the street, you have homes that are like foster homes.
They are. So I got transitional homes and then
Gotcha.
some like group homes, and then they're not. Well, the land is mine, the building is mine, but I rent it out to programs.
Right. So you make sure of who gets in.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I be on these program directors' heads about making sure the curriculum is moving them forward in life. So there's like etiquette classes, workplace classes, how to be in environments I behave the way I do because I am a product of the environments that I have been in. And when I'm having fun, some people think I'm high and on drugs or drunk as fuck, and I am just having fun.
Right.
I turn up. I can do it completely sober. I've done it for years.
Why is that important to you to have the land and make sure that you have, transitional, you know what I'm saying? Like, and make sure that there's etiquette and things that prepare
and
people
job
for life.
training
Yes.
and how to fill out applications for a job or fill out application for an apartment or application for a mortgage.
Why do
I
you
want
do
them to
that?
be thinking of these things because nobody sat me down when I was that age. And if somebody had sat me down when I was 18, 17, 16 years old and show me how to do those type of things, even though at the time I might not have been that interested, but if it was a handsome dude teaching the class, I would have showed up every fucking day. But I would have listened. Or even if it was a beautiful woman teaching the class that seemed like she got her stuff together, I'm going to be showing up because I wanted, and I still want to have a successful, prosperous, abundant, joyful life.
But you weren't even given the opportunity not to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Because it just wasn't there.
it wasn't there for me. And I mean, I did do the transitional housing program, the IOP, independent living program, when I was in foster care and we got emancipated and everything. I did go into that program and they showed us some things, but they didn't show us everything.
Right.
Like they had where they would give us like, oh man, I remember when Albertsons and Ralphs and Pavilions used to give us gift certificates. $200 a month, and you had $200 a month for grocery shopping, and you had to make it work. And we had a coupon clipping situation. They taught us how to clip coupons.
Mm-hmm.
I still clip coupons.
Really?
I love the
Hey
coupons.
man, when you said also like you don't use your dishwasher or whatever, and you eat out of paper plates, is that something from back then too?
Yeah, that's comfort.
Yeah, see, I have
comfort.
that too.
Yeah, it's comfort, and I be having these long nails, and I don't want them to fall off.
All right, just check.
It's kind of uncomfortable washing dishes with long
So you
ass
still
nails.
clip coupons today?
Still clip
It's
coupons.
crazy what you hold on to, a so-called pattern.
Yeah, because my biggest fear is like, and I don't like saying my biggest fear out loud, but I realize it's not just my biggest fear, but it's like being homeless again. You know, it's having to sleep in my car. And sometimes, I be in this Tesla, and I be pulling it to my driveway, and I look at my house. I go, wow, this is my house. And that house over there is my house, too. I look behind me. That's my house over there, too.
Hey, Tiffany.
I'm buying up the block.
Let me tell you the crazy thing about that, too, is that in the same way, I always say, man, like, I think people say, what's your motivation? And I say, man, I think it's fear. And not in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been homeless. Even this documentary we're working on is called Homeless to Hollywood. I've been there. And there's times when I've been at my house and I'll say, this is mine. Because we didn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that at all. My mom didn't have it. We were, renting, getting evicted, so on and so forth. But yeah, I'll look and I'll say, dude, this is mine. And it's crazy. No matter how many years I've been in radio, I still say, and I still think, what if it disappeared? And not putting a hex on it, but I was like, dude, like, no, you got to work, you got to go.
And that's where I still got issues. So I'm on it. What if it disappears? And sometimes I be super tired, and I look at everything, and I'm like sitting in the car, and I'm reflecting, and I'm like so proud, and I congratulate my little body for sticking it out, and I realize I'm sleepy, and I'm like, but the car is always comfortable.
Right.
And next thing I know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm shivering.
Really?
Because I done fell asleep in the car and probably got the best sleep I got all week.
How long?
And I think I'm a transit.
Really?
What's with the people that live in the cars?
Hey, man.
Is a transient?
Like a
The
nomad?
transportator?
I don't know.
I like sleeping in the car.
How long did you stay in your car? And were you going like friends' houses, things like that?
Yeah, I would
too?
go to
Just-
like friends' houses to like
But some
wash up
nights
and
you knew
stuff,
you
and
had
just
to.
sleep in my car because I'm like, this show is too late. I don't want to wake my homegirl up, or I ain't staying at that dude's house no more. He seemed like he trying to fuck me, and I ain't really with all that. I'd rather sleep in my car. And it was 3 separate times in my life, really kind of like 4, but the last time I had connections, so I didn't have to really sleep in the car if I didn't want to. But yeah, 3 separate times in my life, 3 months each time, and I felt like that was like God teaching me humility, like teaching me that it's okay to ask for help.
Isn't it crazy thinking of things that a lot of people don't have to think about?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember just even in my van, I'd be like, dude, like, where am I going to park at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I would be like, I'm going to park in Beverly Hills.
Right.
I'm going to park in Beverly Hills, and I'm going to sleep right here. This seems like it's safe. And I would sleep in front of this one particular house. And I think I told you this already, though. Like, it turns out, like, years later, I get invited to that house to a Super Bowl party, and it's Stan Lathan's house.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I used to sleep in.
I'm like, I used to live right here, bro. Right here.
You couldn't have been. I've been living here. No, I mean like right here.
No,
in
like
front of your
right here,
house.
right here, where you just met me. That car, that car right there. And he was like, "Yo, that was you!" Like in the car.
Hey man, isn't that a
He was like,
crazy
that. He's like, I used to call the
story,
police
though?
on that car.
Wow.
Because
Hey,
I had
man,
all kind of stuff.
do you
in it.
feel like you show a different compassion because you've been there, and sometimes it's like a pattern of compassion?
Yeah, I have a lot of empathy.
Yeah.
And I really do care about people. I really do care. I don't care what you think, but I do care about, like, I want people to be happy. It's so much pain just going on with just you as an individual, how you talk to yourself, how you deal with yourself, how you move, your regrets I should have folded my clothes. I should have did, like, the stuff you get on yourself about, like, And then to go out into the world and then the world's jumping on you too. Like,
yeah, man.
I just want people to be, I really want to bring joy. Like the thing that like does make me mad and it does kind of hurt my feelings, but I just, I let it go. I just give it to God every time I feel like, but like one of my kids that I'm like talking, that I mentor or whatever at the group home, she's like, called me like after the whole Shakira thing or whatever. She don't understand the ins and outs. Or she don't know what is in my mind. Like just like the rest of the world don't know what's in my mind. And she's like, Tiffany, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm great. I'm having a blast. She was like, I'm gonna say something to you and I don't want you to be mad at me. I'm just say what you want to say. She was like, I don't want you to be famous no more. I hate it. I hate that you famous. And I was like, what? Why? She's like, it's just everybody attacks you. And I don't even want to be famous no more. I don't want to do my talent no more. Like, it seems so bad. It seems like it's just horrible. Like, they attack you all the time. And I'm like, girl, them is bots. She's like, no, it's black bitches. It's this, it's that, it's that. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. They're attacking. It's a good thing. It looks bad right now. It might feel bad to you, but I'm okay. I don't mind it.
Are you really okay?
I am okay.
Gotcha.
I grew up with a mom that was so verbally and physically abusive. Whatever the world has to say about me, it don't mean shit to me. You can't hurt me. The first person I ever loved, my first love, the person I thought was God, fucked me up.
Right. Just
right enough to prepare me for all these other raggedy motherfuckers that I don't even know.
Right.
That I don't care about. Like, I don't care what you think. I only care about what I think, because I look at me in the mirror every day. You could choose to mute all things Tiffany Haddish. You can mute everything Tiffany Haddish from your phone, from all your social media. You can mute Tiffany Haddish from your TVs. Anytime you see me, you could turn it off, and you don't got to deal with it. If you're dealing with it, though, you must be a fan.
Right.
If I'm making you feel embarrassed or appalled, you must love me. You must have some kind of feelings for me, and I thank you for that. I appreciate that. You holding space for me in your mind, in your heart, to write about me, talk about me, make hour-long videos about me. You fucking love me. It's how I see it.
Mm-hmm. That's a hell of a way to look at it.
But I love me more, and I actually live with me, and I actually look at me, and I actually take care of me. And I also take care of my family, and I also take care of all my employees, and I also take care of a bunch of people's kids that ain't mine, and I hope they turn out okay, because they are our future, like Whitney Houston said in that song, which is one of my mantras that I recite on a daily basis. I believe children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride.
To make it easier.
Let the children's laughter
remind us how we used to be.
How it used to be.
Yes.
And I decided long ago never to walk in nobody's shadow. That's why I'm not obedient to these motherfuckers. People. I'm obedient to God.
I heard that.
Right?
I want to do something what you call for real, for real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for real, for false, for false. All righty, so I'm going to say something that's Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany, if it's for real, just give me a for real, for real. Oh, yeah, that's for real. And we'll elaborate. All righty? And I know this one. She worked for a hire entertainer or energy producer to hype up parties and bar mitzvahs. And did you do bat mitzvahs as well?
I did bat mitzvahs, bar mitzvahs, executive parties, Christmas parties. I remember when we did the In-N-Out Burger party. That was off the chain. We did it like 5 years in a row. That was so dope.
So you would get there, be on mic, and you were like
I would be on mic, or I would be coordinating activities. Like, so it just depends on what capacity they hired me in. But my title at the company, and it was Enterprise Entertainment was the name of the company. And my title was Energy Producer. And I was requested a lot. People would fly me across the country, or we would drive across like to Idaho and all this stuff.
How long did you do that?
11 years.
Did you think that was it? Like I made it. Did you enjoy? If you're there for 11 years, then you enjoy. But that's also that making people happy kind of thing.
And it made me happy.
Right.
I mean, I would be out there at somebody's bat mitzvah dancing my ass off and just had a miscarriage 2 days before.
Wow. But that was your happiness.
But it made me so happy.
Right.
To be there, to see all these people smiling and everything. I'm like, put aside whatever pain I'm feeling and bask in this joy right now. And I can get back to my pain when I leave out this
She
party.
was offered $1,200 for her first movie. And they never paid you a dime.
Didn't give me still to this day, not a dime.
And what did the producers say or give you?
They gave me some DVDs
Of the movie?
And said sell them.
And make your money.
Yeah, make your money. Mind you, while we were shooting that movie, I became homeless.
Wow.
And I was sleeping in my car pulling up to set, sleeping in my car. And I was always on time to work because I was pulled up the night before. I was already at work. And and I didn't have a trailer or nothing. This was like a low budget movie, so I didn't have a trailer or anything. So we'd be shooting the scene in an office building. I'm in an office building bathroom washing my ass.
Wow.
Before hair and makeup.
Hey, so with that, do we know the movie, but can the movie be found today?
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it get unfound.
Oh, okay. Say less.
But it's crazy because the movie didn't get no traction, nothing. I remember my first time ever going to a film festival was to see my movie at the Magic Johnson Movie Theater, and it was playing, and it was like only 10 people there, but I was so happy.
You was like, man.
I was so happy, and then I saw the movie for the first time. It was only 10 people there.
Is that the $1,200 DVD movie?
Yes, the $1,200 DVD movie. They had got it in the Pan-African Film Festival.
Yeah, man.
And that was at the, I was so happy. And I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
All right.
I have got to get in some acting classes.
You were like,
I have got to pull it together.
I hope nobody ever see this.
Yeah, but I was still entertaining.
Right.
You could tell I was a baby.
Right.
And even the baby me watching it was like, oh man. And I was like, I'm like, dang, this movie ain't gonna make no money, but I still need my check though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because I paid for this ticket to see my own damn movie.
Damn, you had to pay to get in.
You had to pay to get in the Pan African Film Festival. And this was like maybe the 4th year or 5th year it was happening. That was whack.
The producers of Girls Trip initially wouldn't let her audition because they were looking for big names.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
Yeah, that's what I was told, for real.
Really?
I was told that your name's not big enough. They're looking for big names. You can't audition. I said, oh, you need to get me in there and audition. I got a name. I've had a name since 1979, and it's Tiffany motherfucking Haddish.
Yeah, man.
And get me in there.
I don't know. And watching Girls Trip, I don't know. And now that you're in it, who could have delivered that? Did you feel like, no, this is me. This part is me.
I worked on a job before.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I worked on a job before, and I made a lot of friends. Like when I work on projects, okay,
right.
I want to know everybody, and I learned that from my experience in 2014. That's why I don't trust people like that no more.
Wait.
You know about 2014. I ain't gonna say no names.
Okay.
But I learned from that experience, working on that, and I feel like I was duped or whatever. And being in that experience, that I have to ask a lot of questions,
right.
And I want to know everybody. I want to know the editor. I want to know the stuff about the director. I want to know all the producers. I want to know the crafty people. I want to know the set deck. I want to know everybody. So the year before I got to work with Queen Latifah and Jada and Regina Hall, I was working with Key and Peele.
Right, I love it.
And I made friends with everybody. We were shooting in New Orleans, and there wasn't a lot of comedy clubs. There's not a lot of there's like at that time I don't think there was only one, and it was in the Harris. And so I said I went to this like bar that was down the street, and they did like live music from my hotel, and I asked them if I could do comedy there, and they said yeah. And I would invite all the crew, and then we would go to Bourbon Street, and we'd get fucked up. Mm-hmm. We would turn up. We go wild, right? And we had a great time, and I would text them, like check on them and stuff, and I made them like cute little gift bags and got everybody shots of Ciroc, and like because it was my new favorite drink, and then cut to a year later, I'm getting all these emails from different crew members like, yo, I'm about to work on this movie. You should be doing this. I swear whoever wrote this was with us last summer. Whoever wrote this was with us.
Oh, my God.
And then I was like, I started reading the script. Like 8 different people sent me the script. And I was reading it, and I was like, yo, this is my life. This is me on 10.
And with respect to the strike, we won't say, but yeah.
And I was like, this is my life. And so then I was just like going back and forth with my agent trying to get in there. They finally got me in. I had to do a pre-read with the casting assistant. Then I did some with the casting assistant and the assistant's assistant and then the casting director. Then I did some for the producers. Then I finally got to audition for the director, but he was already in New Orleans and I was in LA. And then, and it was a little awkward. I've talked about that a billion times. But and he gave me the job, and I was surprised.
Hey man, isn't that crazy how?
And I found out 3 days, and they said you're gonna leave in a day. You leave tomorrow. And I was like, bet. And I threw a bunch of clothes in the bag.
I'm gone.
Called my homegirl. Can you watch my dog and my cat? And I'm out. And then I was like, no, forget that. I'm taking the dog. Can you watch the cat?
Right.
So I took the dog.
That cat was like, man, I never get to go.
And then my dog got in the tabloids before I did because Jada walked my dog, and then everybody thought my dog was her dog, and I was like, you white bitch. You white bitch, you would make it before me.
Yeah.
You would get in the tabloids before me. You cheating on me with others.
Just walking and enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
She don't even feed
with
you.
These celebrities.
Man, and she was starstruck when she met Oprah.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
That's the one I haven't met yet.
I was. And she smells like success and shea butter.
Right.
Ooh.
That's why I tell some people they smell rich. Like, man.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe she really smelled like Windsong, but in my mind,
yeah, right. Like this smell affluent.
Smells like dirty money. Smells like I'm in a dope house counting for my boyfriend.
Last one, she claims her dog can tell if a guy has an STD.
Mm-hmm. Well, the dog that passed away.
Okay.
Yeah, she's no longer with us, Dreamer. Yeah, she could tell. She could tell when people were sick.
Wow.
Yeah. Animals can do that.
But the STD part?
Yeah, the STD part. Well, I'm like, oh, you might want to go to the doctor. Something might be wrong with you. You might want to go to the doctor. And then they be like, yo, oh my God, I found out I had chlamydia. Yo, oh my God, I found out I had this.
You was like, man, I'm glad my dog was here when you stopped by.
Yeah, that part.
Or when the homies like, hey,
when she get the sneezing, my legs get to be enclosed.
Hey. For real.
Now I got to get the Amazon STD kits if I want to hook up with you. I'm like, we got to do this. And then in 2 weeks when the results come back.
Tiffany Haddish, definitely want to thank you for coming into the neighborhood.
Thank you.
Know what I'm saying? Believe that till the club closes. Is that available for us right now on all platforms?
It's actually called Till the Club Closed. You know me, I don't like to put proper stuff on my sentences and stuff like she ready, not she's ready. No, Till the Club Closed. Somebody put an S on there. See, I started my own music label, and we collaborated with another, entity, and that entity has people that went to college and speaks proper
till
English.
The club closed.
And it's Till the Club Closed.
I heard
Don't take the S off.
All righty, Till the Club Closed. Well, thank you for coming into the neighborhood, my love.
Thank you.
It is always a pleasure to see you. And every time I
great.
see you out, you're always the greatest energy. I've never felt like, oh, man, Tiffany slighted me or nothing. You're always the greatest energy.
It's because I love you, man.
I love you too.
At that concert we was at, can I tell you, I think I went live the whole entire concert.
Wait, which one was it?
At the Forum.
Was that
with LL?
Oh,
yes.
my God,
I
man.
was dancing and going like I was
man.
like, did you see Dana at Queen Latifah? She was dancing her ass off. Like, I was like,
man.
And then Rakim was like, yo, I really love what you do. You so talented. I heard about your music. If you want to work together, I said, don't play with me.
Yeah, man.
Don't play with me. He was like, give me the math. I was like, okay, well, how much money are you talking about? He was like, no, your phone number. I was like, oh, math.
Oh, yeah. You was like, I don't know. I got Lil Wayne 40.
I was like, where your wife at? Hey, girl, let me give you my number, girl.
Yeah, man. I might as well let another legend in. Tiffany Haddish, thank you so much for being in the neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Haddish in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.
Yes.